Oh, it's the way it's going for me this morning. I had to update on Steam because I'm changing over to the varied branch, to our streaming branch, and it did not want to do it for me. It took forever. It throttled me right down. I was going at 3 meg. I couldn't believe it, man. I didn't think we were going to make it in time. It was a panic. Yeah, I forgot to hit that unmute button. Good morning, everybody. Great to have you here. Welcome. It's an absolute pleasure to be sharing this with you. This week is exciting. It is the reveal of our third weapon in the Modern Rifle weapon pack. I'm pumped, man. I'm pumped. Come on, you guys got audio now, right? Yeah, you guys got audio now. Chase, for the love of Pete. Oh, man, I tell you, everything that derailed on me this morning has derailed, that's for sure. I have not, and this has been really hard, I have not even put this thing in my pixelated pause yet. I wanted to wait until we were all together. I have read every detail about it. I have seen all of our testers' reviews on it. I know what we're in for. I know what we have in store. And I'm super pumped, man. Okay, I'm gonna try and keep it down now. We're gonna try and tone it down a little. It's 9 o'clock in the morning here on the west coast of beautiful Canadian land. Hello, everybody. I hope you've had a fantastic week. I hope you are looking forward to this as much as I am. Man, for those of you that missed it, we've shown off a few of our treats thus far. That's right, we've got the Zarzas. They are coming out in full force. We've got the 22 AR, which does not stand for assault rifle. It's Armalite. We have the 223 variety. And let me just go right in here and show you. A lot of you have surmised. A lot of you have guessed it. It has finally come to the game, my friends. Introducing the Zarza 10. 308, baby. Let's go, my friends. Let's go. This gun, if what I have read and what I have heard is true, will be replacing your M1. Take a look at this. Oh, baby, come on. The whole weapon pack. I mean, honestly, the 22, it's a ton of fun, and it's getting a little bit of a look-see. Yep, it's a ton of fun. The 223 really shocked me last week. I was really shocked because the last time I used the 223 in game, I couldn't hardly even drop I couldn't double lug a fox. That is not the case now. We were dropping whitetails last stream, and if you missed it last week, go back to last week's chat. TK and I had an absolute blast. It was a ton of fun. But check this out. That's my favorite right there, the Stalker. This is incredible. With an accuracy rating of 45, reload speed of 59, we're not too worried about that. Recoil 75. Keep that in mind. Let's go ahead and pick this up. Now, with this does come a new ammo type. It is obviously going to be 308. It comes in a soft point and a polymer tip. We're going to put them through the paces, and then we're going to go field test it. You guys. Oh. So first off, let me get a hold of this. Let me grab both of these. We'll stick them in the bag. Now let's go and take a look at the ammo here. Let's scroll down till we see that beautiful 308 light up. Here it is. Now, as many of you have surmised, the 308 is going to be good, very akin to the M1 for game balance, 4 to 8. This thing, man, you know what? Let's just give me the polymers. Let's go shoot. Let's go shoot. I'm going to just grab 100 of these bad boys. With an effective range at 150 meters, you can certainly go beyond, but I think you guys have got the gist how it works now in the Hunter Call of the Wild. Expansion 13, penetration 42. That's kind of impressive. Comparing this to its counterpart, the 303, where I'm looking right there, we're at 40 penetration. Now, I took note of this, 40 and 12, whereas we're looking at 42 and 13. It is an improvement. Even going to the 30-06 rounds, it is an improvement over the 30-06. This will become your go-to. Yes, absolutely, Journey. A 4 to 8, as you should expect. This is how it goes, man. We got to worry about game balance, right? The only rifle that we have in the game that can go beyond that is the 7mm. And for game balancing, single shot, it's a fantastic gun, but doesn't smack as hard as as say the 300 and such. So these things are all taken into consideration when the designers put it into place. This is not a true to form representation of life. This is not a simulator. This is a we're looking at the balance of the weapons. It's pretty cool. I can't wait to go and try this. So here we go. That's what we're looking at right now. Let me go to the storage. Let's go. We got to get this bad boy in. We were out hunting, doing a little bit of killing. We're going to bring the M1 because I want to take a look and see if can we fit all three. Let's see how it happens. So we'll grab this. Yeah, we can definitely fit all three. Oh, we don't have the other stuff on it. So let's grab this all. Keep that on there. I hope you guys are as excited about this as I am. I'm pretty pumped. I think that, I never would have imagined, honestly, I never would have imagined hunting with an AR because we can't do it here in Canada, but I realize how popular they are. And I love the opportunity that I get to broaden my hunting horizons through this game. It's pretty cool. It's going to make me want to go out and actually go hunt with one. I know it. Let's bounce over to the range and we'll get a good look at this and we'll get a good look at the performance. Every time I come in here, every time it turns off my POIs. It's interesting. Let's go. Welcome, Kenzo. We've just introduced the new 308. It's pretty fantastic. Now, my friends, while we're waiting for this to load, let me tell you the other really good news. We are looking at a sim ship. That is right. All platforms. February 22nd, my friends. Yeah, baby. Yeah. So, we were trying to make sure that it was confirmed. We wanted to be sure that we were going to be able to release it on all platforms simultaneously before we announce the date. That's next week, my friends. That is next week. I'm really looking forward to it. Okay, first off, we're going to start here at, let's go right into the 75 meters. What am I doing? I'm losing my mind. Yes, Michael Swanson, this is the newest DLC to come to the Hunter Call of the Wild. Let's take a look at these irons, baby. Look at that. Frames it in nicely. I'm digging it. Now, what a lot of you are waiting for, let's just kill that gorgeous music, which, by the way, you can find on Spotify. Go and check it out, my friends. Let's see how she does. Uh-huh. Oh, the boom is felt across Hirschfelden this morning. Not too shabby at all. Wow. So we are holding, well, let's see, which ones have we got here? Let's take a look at our inventory. So we've got the Moonlight and the Stalker. So here's the Moonlight. I know, Meg, this, I really quite like these irons. I think it looks great. The sound is incredible. It really is. I didn't even aim there or hold my breath or nothing. There we go. Now, the one thing I will say, and this has been my only complaint thus far with our new ARs in the game, I find you have to use the top right corner of the irons. I will definitely pass that info along. Use that top right corner, pretty accurate. Look at that grouping. Not too bad, man. I dig it. Yeah, a little off hairiness, just a little bit. And yeah, it is very punchy, isn't it, Andrew? Very punchy. It is, Brex. This is the 308. That's right, Loris. If you guys are over on YouTube, make sure to hit that like button. Facebook while you're at it too, my friends. That's right. We joined up in the. I got into the Facebook group last night. I couldn't believe I wasn't in there. I've already met a bunch of nice people there, having a good time. Make sure to come join us if you haven't already. Discord, Facebook, we are all over it, my friends. Make sure you're following on YouTube. If you're watching on Twitch, get over to YouTube. If you're watching on YouTube, get over to Twitch. We are simultaneously on all three platforms, much like our sim ship that's about to happen. All three platforms, baby. So pretty impressive. Now here is I don't have my weapon model today. I don't have my weapon model to show it off, so we can't get a real pretty look here. But she looks good. She looks good. Oh, man alive. Wow. With a 24-inch barrel, the ultimate companion when it comes to medium to large size prey. Not too bad, man. Not too bad. King Cajun, I'm really excited about it. I am. You know, like I was saying earlier, I never would have considered an AR for hunting. Here in Canada, it's never been an option for us. I absolutely must try this. I must. They're such fun weapons. I understand the hunting restrictions, hence the size of the magazines. I hope you guys understand that as well. And AR does not stand for assault rifle. This isn't Call of Duty. It's Armalite. We're going to go shoot some deer, Todd. Absolutely. Actually, I kind of want to put it through the paces and just go lay down a whole herd of pronghorn. Hey, over to SRP. We just get so many of them there. We'll give it a shot. But yeah, so here we are. You can see she works pretty great. She's got a beautiful sound. As far as follow-up, well, the recoil, it's certainly not. Look at the recoil on that. Compared to that, where it leaves me up top, brings it right back down for that punchy follow-up shot. Now you have to imagine that you're out in the field, you're taking a shot, maybe you bugger it up, maybe you just want to hit the one right next to it. You know, there's something to be said about this. I'm not holding my breath, right? It brings you almost right back down to target. Whereas the current, well, we could almost call meta, being the M1. Hold on. Not holding my aim here. Brings you up considerably, at least 2-3 feet higher. I can't wait for you guys to go weapon test this. Let me know what you guys think. You can hear the differences in sound. This has long been my absolute go-to. Ever since this was introduced in the Smoking Barrels weapon pack, and honestly, that weapon pack is insane. You know, it's such a variety, not focused on one grouping. They're all good. And the M1 has been a permanent feature in my loadout. Well, sorry, old girl, but you're getting a little bit of a replacement. That it's freehand, not aiming or not holding my breath at all. Quick, snappy follow-ups. Loving it. Absolutely loving it. Let's head out. Let's go and field test this. We're heading over to good old Silver Ridge Peaks, baby. Kill Clinton, how you doing? Welcome. Can't wait to see what you do with this. Miss Lady Legend is in the house. Hello, lady. How are you today? Welcome. Did I see Dome Slayer kicking around too, my man? Sickle, hello. I'm sorry I missed so many of you. I've been so excited for this, you guys. I can't begin to tell you how hard it has been first to not try this, to not go into that build and, oh, well, okay, there it is. I wasn't sure that was going to come up. We've got a few other little things happening here. Now, we have some stuff happening this week. I'm not going to talk about it. But you're going to want to keep your eyes on the socials because something is happening. And all I can tell you is Call of the Wild turns 5, and we're celebrating, my friends. Yeah. That's all I can say. This is really hard, Meg. Okay, let's go ahead and change the time. We'll get into the morning hunt. We'll run down here and we'll drop a bunch of them. Now, I am on an experimental build here. Keep in mind, this is our development build. So, you know, at any point in time, crazy things can happen. No, Zoo. No. We try to keep our DLCs as cheap as absolutely possible. But, you know, they are paid DLCs. We got to keep the lights on, man, so we can keep adding to the game. All right. We're good. We've got everything we need. I'm not going to worry about anything else. We're just going to go down here and have a little bit of fun. Hold on one second. Before we do so, I do realize... Go. Let me just change up. There it is. What's that, Journey? Any news on the other DLC? There was meant to be 2. Other one hasn't been. No, there wasn't meant to be 2 DLCs. Just the 1 DLC. I'm not sure where that came from. No, we were really pleased to be able to do this. It's troubling times with COVID. It's hard to be able to make things roll quite as you want. I was quite pleasantly surprised to see that we were getting a weapon pack DLC. I think everybody would agree that, and the team agrees, we were long overdue for something. So the team takes a look at everything and where most of the requests come from the community, because as you know, we really listen to the community. We try, and through channels like our feedback in Discord, and the polls that we run on YouTube, and of course the surveys that we do, we have a pretty good, we have our finger on the pulse of what everybody's asking for. Of course, as soon as we announce what it is, you can't please everybody. We certainly do try. We hope that you guys enjoy this. I know the whole team is excited about this. It's the little details that have gone into these weapons, the love and care that's gone into the skins, the sound. You'll notice the sounds are they're very punchy. They're sounds have always been good. It really is what makes the gameplay stand out from a lot of other games. The sounds and that feel and that immersion, and this is something that the team really they spare no attention to detail. I know a lot of love has gone into this. Speaking with our incredible designers and dev team, when you see their face light up. The first time that Troy showed me this, man, I'm telling you, we were like a couple kids, like schoolyard kids in a candy shop. I'm like, oh, look at this one. Oh my God, it looks so good. It's juicy. It was incredible, man. Absolutely great. What's going on, Blitz? Good to see you, Zach. Hello. Oh, fantastic, bro. Fantastic. I'm really excited for it. I really am. If you're just tuning in, we have revealed these incredible beauties. I see some. Okay, that was pretty dang cool. Some of you have been asking about it. Yeah, baby. We've got the new ARs. All 3, the 22, the 223, and the 308. Let's go, my friends. With this update, and I don't want to overshadow it, there is some incredible stuff happening with it. The patch notes, I mean, honestly, they could almost steal the show. There are some huge improvements, some major bug fixes. There are lists in the Discord if you want to get a closer look at it. We hear you, the community, and we appreciate those that do take the time to fill in the reports to help our team to identify this and such. And if you haven't had the chance to meet the team, there's a fantastic campaign. We're trying to introduce you to some of the incredible peeps, the human faces behind the game that we've all come to love. Show a little love and support on there, my friends. And yeah. Get some really cool stuff coming, man. No, Zook, the rabbits unfortunately are still missing the antlers. All right, let's just drop these 2 and see how we do. That's a nice looking 4 right there. That really is. So right at 154, this is listed as the effective range. Look at that. If that's not the most beautiful graphic of a gun. Oh my goodness. Zeroed in for 150. Oh, 1 to spare. Oh my goodness. Okay, that's a little OP. I'm gonna stop right here and just say something. You guys know me. I've been playing this game for quite some time. Well over 3,000 hours. I have a love for this game like I have had no other. Being able to go from hunting to pixelated hunting is incredible. And I have spent so much time with every weapon in this game, and that was incredible. Holy. And this is exactly why I did not grab this weapon and give it the field test before coming out here. I don't care about the need zones today. We're just gonna put them all down. Oh, the tree. That's okay. We got more. Oh, did I? You. Okay, one gets away. Oh my goodness, look at that. Yeah, it's a nice animation. I'm digging it. Rip need zones after this DLC goes live. No doubt, Louise. No doubt. Oh, Kyla, right? I know. Bye-bye, M1. The M1's fantastic, and it's a great option. Let's face it, my friends. It's about variety, right? We're at a point, there's only so many calibers. There's only so many calibers used for hunting. And we want to have a lush variety to choose from. You know, aesthetics play a role in things. Maybe you want to show off to your buddy who just got the game and you want to pull out a fancy, the Zarza, what are the, you get that, man? You know, maybe you're looking for something to change it up if you've been using the M1 or been using the 303 or the 6.5, and you're looking for that new variety. The 308 is definitely going to fill that, but I really should point out, while we walk down here, you see that, right? For those of you that missed it, and I was showing this earlier, the penetration is 42, and the expansion is 13 on the 308. The 30-06, arguably the next best round in game, we've got 40 on penetration and 11 on expansion. Now, keep in mind, this is just the polymer tips, but they are the go-to variety. 1 point makes a lot of difference. 2 points... I told you you're going to be excited about this one. Whether you like ARs or not, this thing is unbelievable. I would like, you know what, Millers? I still would like a bolt action variety, traditional hunting style. And I would like that in the 7mm. And as you're seeing, variety is an option. And so these are things that may happen down the line. Make your voices heard. Once again, the feedback channel in Discord. Get involved in the polls that we'd like to put out. Get involved in the community. Reach out to us. Talk with us. Let's get together. Discord and Facebook, two incredible groups with a lot of the folks that you're seeing in here, man. Oh, Todd, hit the refresh, brother. Welcome, Pro Armand. Welcome. Well, we'll go over them again, but right now, we're just showing off the latest feature coming to the Hunter Call of the Wild, the AR-10. That's right, it's the Zarza 10, the 308. Oh, baby! Oh, I'm like a kid in a candy shop. It crushes. Look at that. Nice, shiny. You know, all of the little additions here with this update are quite exciting. There's little things that you know, they're going to get lost. They're going to get overshadowed. I quite like this feature when I pick up a nice animal. Any of you creators, hey, I'm just saying, man, that's pretty cool. Right? You know what I'm saying? It's little things. You never used to be able to do this. I think it's pretty fantastic, the direction we're heading, in my mind. Hope you had a 30-06 AR2. It's possible. It's possible. And we'll see down the line. But, like, this thing... beastly. Beastly. Right through the scapula. Double punch the lungs. Long butter all over the place, baby. Not bad. It can't be beat. That is incredible penetration. Wow, we got more things we need to shoot. We're going to keep field testing. Just for giggle's sakes, I want to go and, I know it's not, we're not going to, just bear with me, but we're going to go shoot a buffalo and see what happens. I want to see how many it takes. Crispy's live, what's happened? Oh, I should have took a look at that when we were in the store. Yeah, I should have took a look. I imagine it to be comparable to what the here, let's just go right now and take a peek. That's something I should have covered. It really is, Gab. It really is. I'm digging it. Well, Garrett Shelby, you know, as we've seen with other weapons in the game, you know, when the M1 came along, the 303 came after the fact, and a lot of people really enjoyed the 303. The M1 did have a lot of recoil, and that is something that we're feeling a lot less of in this 308. However, there is still a want for it, and being that Honestly, I still think smoking barrels is our best weapon pack to date. You get the smoke pole, the beautiful muzzle loader. You get the 10 gauge, arguably one of the best shotguns in game, and you get the M1. So I think it'll still get used. The 303 comes from one of the best maps to grind your Great One Red Deers on. You know, there's so many great options. There really are. And variety is it. Because you remember, for those of you that have been with us since the beginning, we started in this game with a very limited selection of weapons. And seeing the direction of where we're going to go is pretty cool. So we're actually looking at 3.5. In comparison, I like to compare everything to the M1. You know, you're looking at the same. You know, with some exceptions, 6.5. It's one of the nice allures to it being that it's lighter. But yeah, you know, 3.5. All right. Moving down and looking at the 223, they're down to 3, and of course, we're at 2.5 in the 22. The one thing I did not compare, I figured it would be the same. That is getting a look. We'll see where that ends up, my friends. So there we go. We got the 22, the 223, and the 308 coming in the modern rifle weapon pack. What do you think, my friends? Right? Cheery. I know. I don't even pretend to be able to say the words right. We need TK for that. He's got the accents and the pronunciation down. That would, yes. I think a good counter map would be nice. Yeah. Aaron, how you doing? Welcome, man. Welcome. Johnny Crow, what's going down, brother? Well, there's a balance issue there. That's the thing. You know, little changes like that make a gun completely OP. We saw that previously, and lessons have been learned. Right? When you look at how the Mosin was when it first came out. All right, let's head on over. Maybe we'll drop a few more pronghorn on the way. We'll find some over there. We'll find some up in the back. Actually, did we remove pressure? Could we always find them up here? We got some good, or always find them here. We got good pronghorn there. Let's do it, actually. Let's just travel over here. Yes. As Nightbot's saying, guys, we are looking at a sim ship for February 22nd. We have passed certification on all platforms. It would take the heavens and the moons to move to block us at this point. We are looking at the 22nd. And what that means, my friends, is this weekend, starting on the 18th, there's some incredible community creators are going to get their hands on this. It's only a weekend event. We don't have a full week plan for this one. But go and join them and watch them as they field test and see if they can drop some diamonds. You never know. You never know. You might even see some great ones go down with it. I mean, that would be pretty dang cool. But just a reminder, some considerations with this update incoming, as we have tried to stress every step of the leg along this journey. One of the big changes that's being made is, you know, some of our friends have some performance issues on some specific maps. And these maps are getting a little bit of love. They are getting a redistribution from the home ranges and a little bit of a rework on their time. So what that means is we're going to have a population reset. We tried to warn you about this about a month ago. It is an absolute last resort. Okay, it is a last resort, but it is only on 4 maps. It's Mississippi, it's on Virunga, it's on Mexico, and it's on Cuatro Colinas. Beyond that, the other maps, nothing will happen. It is supposed to just be a population reset, as I have read it. So that means your animals and everything will be reset. There is minor adjustments being made. So previously, animals would end up all together at one need zone at one time in one spot, and people's frames would drastically drop. So this is being addressed. What that looks like, we're going to have to take a look together and see. I do have it in this build, but I haven't had time to go out and really to take much of a look at it and see what that translates to and what that looks like for us as the players. So this is a big deal because, well, some of you have Great One grinds going, and this will reset that grind. However, you're going to see a major increase to performance. A major increase. Another one of the beautiful things that's coming, which has been announced, and I guess I can show it. Let's just take a look before we head up there. It will be in graphics, I believe. Display game. Where is it? It's in here somewhere. The AMD Fidelity Super Resolution. This is going to greatly, now this is rolling out to PC. We are looking at the ability to move this onto console. Again, things can be placed directly onto PC without having to jump through the hoops. We have to make sure this is going to work, and that is our intention. We want to see how this will work out. You can see there is different features. You've got a performance, which is going to give you more frames and adjust things down accordingly. And of course, I'm going to run it on ultra quality. I'm just going to throw that out there right now. This is a big deal. This is a very big deal. This is something that AMD provides, and it's really going to impact things. Let's take a look and see if we can notice it here now. You saw where we were up to this point, and let's see if we can notice the difference. I should have had my frames up on the screen. Exactly, Ron. It is. Oh, Mike Larson, yeah. I got the morning eyes on. I'm only at one coffee in. Welcome back, Erica. Welcome back. Well, when did you disappear? We've been showing off some of the new treats coming to the Hunter Call of the Wild. I do see a difference. Can you guys see that? There's almost more grain to it. Like I see more. Am I seeing things? Let's just take a look here. Oh my goodness, man. Can we just pop it over to performance? Oh yeah. Oh, see what it does in performance. Okay, so at range, it's blurring things down, so you're going to get better frames. Okay. Now, I don't need that on here myself. Stop it, Beard. Let's see what it looks like with it off. Okay, from a distance. You really notice it from a distance. Looking up close. Okay. Now, let's just go back in here to graphics. And let's go right onto... Oh, man, my eyes. You see that? There's more grain, there's more texture. You're looking at more pixels. That's kind of cool. That's good. Yes, Ray, the ducks and the geese in this update are fixed. You will be able to hunt them. They are going through a rework. That has not been done yet, but they are fixed. The geese will come in and land. We tested them. It's pretty amazing. Okay, let's let it rock, baby, and see what happens. Even my depth of field feels a little different. Now, some won't notice difference. I'm very sensitive to this. I'm very sensitive when I go from my PC to a console on any game. I notice it because most of my games on consoles are locked at 30. I don't have a fancy next gen yet. Not yet. So I really, I can see a difference already. But even just in the graphics, the look on the trees and such, pretty cool. It does look more sharp, doesn't it, Tipsy? Yeah, I'm digging that. So that's a nice welcome addition. We've been trying to sort of release this info in stages so you guys can soak in everything and nothing gets missed, because there really is a heap ton of stuff happening here. I mean, a ton of stuff, right? Man. Blue Sea Chief. Oh, the M1 will still be out there rocking, my friend, but it has some strong, solid competition in the woods. You know what I'm saying? Pretty dang cool, man. Shadows? That's something to be tested. He says it looks like they're rendering farther away. Well, I've already moved all the way up here. Let's just see. We're gonna take this 308 and smack a few water buffaloes. I just want to see. I mean, they arguably have the toughest hides in game. They're one of the tougher animals to break down. Always recommended to use like a 300. Oh, I'm just saying. But weren't they just up here? I got a little distracted. There we go. We'll move up into a better position, get a look, and we'll see. We'll see how this performs. Give it the good field test. Hello? Jeez. Oh, you're right there. Okay, let's see how we do. I just want to put multiple shot. I assumed I needed multiple, but we might not. That just sounds amazing. For science? At 150 meters, not quite reaching lung. Bison, sorry, Scarlet. You knew what I meant. They're all relatively the same. Project Astra. Jeez, oh, wow. Well, we have pretty good penetration there. At the closer range seems to really actually do it. Now we're not going to get proper score, so I wasn't worried about riddling it with bullets. Let's take a look. Ancient Yuletide, what's going down? It does a little bit. We're going to have to test that. See, there's certain things that even the devs won't give to us CMs. Some of those details have been omitted. You know, what sort of spook radius? I would assume, being that it is still quite loud, that we're still working on a 250 meter radius. But we'll have to find out. So, we did actually, it did reach lung. Huh. I'm kind of impressed. I did not expect that one bit. All right, what time is it? 9:29. We'll bounce back over here. See if we've got anything hanging around the lake. Captain Obvious, hello and welcome. It is the Zarza 10-308, my friend. We're field testing it right now. We already took it to the range. It is an impressive rifle. It has stats for days. It's most impressive ammo that we've seen yet, the new polymer tip 308. It stopped right as I shot, or it would have been a lung. This is a dev build. I'm not too worried about it. We are absolutely just sending shots out everywhere right now, trying it out, seeing what's happening. Now, if there was anything, or we didn't have anything here when we first came through though, right? But there was a mule deer calling out. I was hoping maybe something had it. Yeah, we do. All right, let's try it max range and see how it looks. So like most rifles in its class, 75, 150, 300 meters is your zeroing. That was a treat. It has a really neat sound to it. Hey? Like a really neat sound. Oh. Let's get a good look at this. Let's get a little light on it. Yeah. Not too shabby. All right, let's go and see what sort of penetration we had at 300 meters. I think, I mean, at this stage, we can see how it performs. We can see it's just a little bit of a cut above the rest. Chop that tree a lesson, Mace. You're dang straight. It really does, Mike Larson, doesn't it? I think that they've really outdone themselves with the skins on this. Briar, after you buy the pack, all these weapons will be free. That's something we try to do. If it's a weapon pack and you're purchasing that weapon pack, you do not have to spend in-game money. However, when you buy a reserve, like say Yukon, and it comes with the 300, you do have to purchase that with in-game credits. That is where, you know, it comes with the reserve, right? Same with like the 6.5 and the 303 and such. All right, let's see how we did on this little mule. Oh, wow, it crushed right through. So I was a little high as it was walking, but that's actually good to see. Holy. You know, those of you remember this used to be steel plates. They really stop a bullet. That went right through. I mean, we got neck. I mean, totally meant to do that. Yeah, pro shot on the move right there. But seriously, that's impressive at 258 meters. Bang on where we're aiming to. All right. What about if we change time to the early morning? You want to get a shot with some elk? Let's do it. Let's go take a look. I see some questions as to the price of the ammo. Now, it'll be comparable to other weapons in its class, but before I say that, let's just go confirm for sure, and make sure that that is the case. 48 makes sense, even in IRL. Zip, thank you. We appreciate the understanding in that. It's hard. If we made a weapon, especially a paid weapon, that was so viably different than the rest, and it became the OP, that wouldn't be a very good move, right? And we don't want any of the other weapons in the game to lose any of their luster. You know, we want there to be a reason to go out and to play with the M1, to play with the 303. You know, the old 22, the Classica, we still want you to go and use that. You know, the 223, these are all considerations that we take into account. So let's go ahead and take a look here at the 308 polymer tip, 850 credits and 690 for the soft point. All right. But kind of impressive. Good expansion on them too. Very good expansion. Comparatively, it's the expansion's one. Oh, interesting. 20 penetration, 22, but your expansion's a little less, but you gain that on the penetration. We don't often use the soft points, but there are for some species where it's an advantage. However, polymer tip being the go-to, there it is. Man, not too shabby. Well, the stats on the polymers, there is a difference. Remember, 1 point makes a world of difference. And if you want to compare, say, to the 303, which is a very popular caliber. So with the 308 polymer, if you missed this earlier, 42 penetration, 13 expansion. 40 penetration, 12 expansion. So there is a considerable difference, and you will feel that in the field. Now, to go and take a look onto the probably the most popular caliber, we're 42 to 40, and we're 11 expansion here. So it gets it on both penetration and expansion. It really is, man. Now, I do see that, yeah, we can take a peek at that. The thing is, the 22, it's the same ammo. It is the same ammo. Geez, I know nothing officials put out there, but the truncated ammo was a concept that really maybe at some point it's possible that would be added, but we only have the 122 ammo in game. What you see right here is what's going to be released with this patch. So we have the 22H, our Hornet variety, and then we have the 22LR. This is what you use for the new AR-22. The 223 is also making use of the, did I pass it? It's also making use of the existing ammo, polymer tip and such. I do feel like at some point since I last used this, there's been some sort of an adjustment that's been made at some point. There must have been, because I know back in the day, we would test all the weapons and we would always give the 223 a solid run to give it a go. And I mean, it works good on Fox and Coyote, but you know, it would always hit the vitals. It would always drop them, but it just felt like it was a little underpowered. And we definitely couldn't take the likes of a roe deer or a blacktail or a whitetail. We went out last week and we crushed them. This thing was dropping the whitetail single lung, admittedly, but still a viable weapon choice when you consider that it's a class 2 to 4. What does that mean, my friends? Well, if you're a fan of hunting raccoons as of this update are now a class 2. This thing will absolutely destroy them. You know, good for the fox, good for the coyote, and the fact that we can go all the way up to the deer species really does add a nice value to it. Seeing new variety in game, well, you know, man, I see it reset me. I have to repurchase these here, but We'll go through them all one time in case anybody missed the last couple weeks as we've revealed each one as we go. The Zarza 15 being the first, the 22 LR Shadow with a recoil of 8 and a reload speed of 59. It's a nice option. It's a beautiful weapon. We understand some of you are not so happy about the mag size. We have heard that. The considerations when making this is what it is legal to hunt with. Now, anywhere that you're allowed to use the ARs, from what we have seen, 5-round magazine is what you're looking at. However, this is a game, and we do listen, and options are being considered. Then we moved into the 223, which really surprised me. Really, honestly surprised me. I'll admit it, my friends. I hope I don't get any heat for this one, but I've been playing this game a lot longer than I've been working with the game. I was not really that excited about this. I have to say I'm looking forward to it. I think that on certain hunts, especially with the likes of the raccoons, because I really want to go and punish some pixels, this is probably your best option. I really do believe, and to fit that in, and you can be hunting fox at the same time. It's pretty impressive. The fact that it will drop deer, you could use this on the way to. Now, honestly, I don't know at 300 meters if I would really be shooting on a great one with it. But if you do, please tag me in the Discord and I will scream to the heavens, because that would be amazing. It is actually quite an impressive rifle. If you don't believe me, check out last week's stream. TK and I were stunned. We had so much fun with this. It's a great option for your loadout. And as of this week, I like, really, the Moonlight is very pretty. It is a very, very pretty weapon. I just can't take my eyes off of that right there. I just can't. Man. And it's not an M16. That's right. Yeah, that's right. I'm very excited, lady. Awesome. So it's a 223, a 22, and a 308. You got a Firebird. I'm missing so much, my friends. I apologize. I got 3 chats going. Depends on where, though. So North Carolina, for example, you can run a mag as big as you want to carry. Okay, and there you go. So it will vary. And, keeping that in mind is we keep that in mind. I guess I'm trying to explain our thought process in the designing stages. It's hard, guys. Making a game that some, I mean, I don't know any, but some consider maybe a little controversial. You're killing animals. We do it ethically. We try to take that approach to show that responsible hunting is a thing. Many of you, just like myself, are real life hunters, and I hunt responsibly. And I know that there is a need for it. There is a place for it. So we try to convey that in our games, and I hope you pick that up in the narratives and the missions. We really want to paint the right picture. We want to have an inclusive hunting game that all can enjoy. You do not have to hunt. The thought of hunting might not sit with you, but you still have a place here in the Hunter Call of the Wild. Through its progression and the means to get out in the open world, the ever-expanding open world, the new plethora of weapons to come with the variety that you're seeing here. These are the goals that we're after. There's values behind this. So we have to be careful. If we just pop something out with 30 rounds and have at you should have seen on the socials, people were, what was it, Hunter Call of Duty? I was like, no, this is not the case. It's not an assault rifle, people. It's an Armalite. It was like from the 50s, a company that developed them or something like that. I'm not great on my weapon history, but a lot of you would be able to clear that up. And so these are the reasonings, and I really hope you guys will enjoy this. I am loving this. This 308 is such an incredible addition to come to the game. I should have changed the time while I was talking there. I'm getting lost in this, as I think a lot of you will too. We're going to, we'll just drop it down to 7 there in the middle of it at that point. We need the rifle of trackingpoint.com in the game. Don't ever have airdrops or airstrikes. No, no. Although I got to admit, I think frag grenades as a limited time Halloween event would be a lot of fun to deal with some of the mass size hurts. We'd never be able to do that, but a 3-way bolt action would be fantastic. Yeah, a SPAS 12 shotgun too. Chase danger, wild brother. A 10-round mag may be a good compromise, and these are all things that have been looked at. You know, we do a lot of research, but we do a lot of research when we develop reserves, when we develop new weapons. So these things are all considered. Let's do something at a bit of range here. I don't care. It doesn't have to be a male. Let's just, because this is a dev build. I can nuke every zone. It's not going to affect the thing, except the next time I come on the dev build. But we can deal with that then. So at about 350 odd meters, we'll reach out and touch some lung and see how we do. I mean, this should. Listen to that echo. Did I, okay, so it looks like we got single lung. Oh, don't move. Ma'am, ma'am. We might actually be getting a little bit of drop. You know, typically at the 50-meter mark, you start to feel some drop. I was aiming right on there. But let's go see what that did. Let's go see what that did. A little field test here. A 308 handgun would be lovely. Really? Man, see, that's another thing I've really enjoyed in this game is the handguns. They're very strict on it here. Do you know here in Canada, for me to own a handgun, I need a special permit. I need a permit to transport it to the gun range, which is the only place I can discharge it. I'm not allowed to take it into the bush as a sidearm. That makes me very sad. And I'm not gonna lie, a little bit nervous at times. You know, we've had bear come right in on us at the ends of our seasons when they're a little bit hungry and they smell the kill on the ground. Attack 50 for trophy street. Wow. That MD, there's that echo. Did you guys hear that? My sounds are right up. Let's hear it. We heard it a lot more up there. That's the sound profiling in the game. Right? We're a little more open here. We're not in as much of a, wow, oh, we could have some fun with that. Bang, bang, it does, doesn't it? A black powdered pistol would be neat. Nothing beats the Rhino Charity. Yes, sir. That is, by far, the thing is a beast. It's absolutely incredible. I do like using the 44, but nothing compares to it. The 454 is... it is the apex predator of handguns in our game. Could we be seeing more semi-auto pistols? Hunter Gaming, there is always the opportunity and possibility moving forward on what will be added. You know, we appreciate your guys' feedback and your insight. We do, and we want to hear that. It gets lost in streams. It gets lost in the socials. I can't begin to tell you when I go and I look at a lot of our socials and we'll post on something and completely out of the blue, can I have this? Or this needs change. That never gets seen. That does not make it to the team. Make sure to head into Discord. This is the best spot. I know some of our Discord mods are like, Beard, stop it. But the feedback channel. I read through each and every single comment. The team gets info from there. We see what you guys, what you're into. I would highly suggest as well, even if you're not posting, emote on those. Let us see the interest. You'll see some have threads. Get a conversation going, but like with all things on the internet, please be civil. We do not tolerate toxicity in any form or fashion on any of our platforms. We don't really need to say that because you guys really aren't toxic. It's very unique, our community. It is very unique. It's hard to wrap your head around. It's incredible. Is this what we're growling at? Oh, if you're on a really bad angle. Oh, I wanted to try the irons. I don't know. Did we get? Oh, we did. Not bad. Look at that gun, man. Oh, my goodness. Oh, man, alive. Semi-auto pistols aren't that good for hunting. Wildcat revolvers are best. Why another 4 to 8 class? No, I'm not wondering at all. There's, you can see the groupings of weapon styles that we have. We need to maintain a balance. We can't have one, a new paid edition that is like a mirror image of the 7mm, but in an AR, with multiple shots. That would be completely OP, and it would unbalance the game. We have to consider what's already in game. And these are considerations that we like to meet. We want to keep it fun. And I realize I'm 102. I like to shoot guns, and I know some of there's things that don't line up exactly true to form IRL, but that's not the intention. That's not the intention. We want to keep this as balanced as possible for the game that we've all come to love. Let's see what happened here with that. Whoa! Okay, that's some penetration. At 91 meters. Wow. We came in through the height. Oh, holy. That's impressive. Wow. Huh. Uh-huh. Yes. No, that's right. No toxic allowed. Who would allow toxic in their community, man? You don't want people attacking other people. That's not a good place. Nobody wants to enjoy that. I saw you picked up on that. Oh, man. Reb, how you doing, brother? Yeah, Kurtz, that's kind of impressive. I'm sure a lot of you have tried to do things similarly with the other weapons. Being able to get in and go travel through that much meat is, wow. See what I'm saying? Every single point into the stats makes a big difference. 2 points in penetration, that's big. And there's where the nice follow-ups go. I'm just trying to make a little money. Ride a revolver for yeah. Hold my point. Well, I'll tell you, I'm really pumped for this. I think that, it's nice having those options. Because I occasionally do go from, again, I know these get a little wonky. Never go by this, right? There is suggestion. You always go by your list. You can see it's gone through. It's hit here. It's hit this here and gone through to there. That's at 73 meters. You would expect it, but in one and out the other. Holy. And it is a nice sound, absolutely, Ned. All the metals, it's all these little changes that are coming to the Hunter Call of the Wild that I feel like a lot of them are going to get lost. Pay attention to all these creators. They're going to pick up on a lot of it. I'm sure a lot of you will too. Post your findings in the Discord, in the Facebook group, and let us know what you think, my friends. You can see there's a lot of love that goes into this, passion projects, if you will. Yeah, we want to know what you think. There it is. This was at 313 meters. It did. There's our bullet drop. I was aiming right here. And I've always talked about this, what that 50 meters makes when you're zeroed, But we did still catch it. We got the lung and stomach, so that's why it took so long to go down, right? Look at the big old X. Nuh-uh. I really like what they've done with these medals. I really honestly do. Ladies and gentlemen, this comes out on the 22nd. We have the 3 weapons, 22, 223, and the 308. We have a plethora of fixes. The game is already in a very good state for the majority of players, and we are trying to endeavor to create an even better state. We have some improvements coming, with the redistribution in some of the need zones and adjustments that are being made to performance. I'm really excited for what we're seeing this time through. Big shout out to all the team. I know a lot of you are watching right now. I personally, being the CM, really appreciate the efforts because I see it directly from the community. I get a lot of feedback, and I hope that all of you guys are as excited for this as we are. Here it is. Here it is. Make sure to come and join all of your favorite creators. There's a full list of them down the side of Discord. Make sure to show a little bit of love and support. They get their hands on this on Friday. You'll have videos coming out and streams aplenty. Go and show some love as they field test these and put them through the paces. Thank you for coming to join me, my friends. We'll see you all on Thursday at the 7 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. That's 10 Eastern, the regular times, or the old time, if you will, for a Runaround On Classic. It's going to be a good go. Thank you for joining us here at our new time in the Heart Call of the Wild. Catch you next week, my friends. Let's go. Let's freaking go.